First, why not? You scared?
Fucking sit through this.
You scared?
All right.
You scared?
So for the Warriors, right? I think Steph will have a great year. I think D'Lo's gonna have a great year. I don't know who they're gonna guard. But same time, I think that I think the best defense the Warriors can play is Steph and D'Lo on offense. I think that's the best defense they can play, as in you think that you're going to like wear the other opposing backcourt down just because they got to guard you for 48 minutes. So I think that. I don't think this year is the championship year for the Warriors. I do think they'll have a good team, though. I do think that as long as they can stay healthy, they'll be like a 50-win team.
The Warriors got Marquise Chris?
Since when?
They say he on the roster.
That's a good pickup for them. I don't think that they'll be a 50. I think they'll be a 50-win team. I don't think that they're a championship contender. But I think that when you look towards next year, it's like, okay, yeah, next year is a year where you like, you know what, Klay gonna be a year healthy off the ACL. I think Klay will come back. But my thing with Klay is his defense, not so much his offense. He still has to come back and be the same level defender that he was prior. Mm-hmm. I mean, you looking at it, especially when you lose KD, Draymond's getting up and older, Steph is getting up and older. I think Steph is it's like a decent, solid defender. You're not just going to hold Steph, but same time, Steph is what, 32, 30, 31. Next year, no, but he's
32 in
March. He's turning 32 in March. The year after, he'll be 33. Steph is getting up in his 30s now. He's a guard, so Klay still needs to come back and play the same level of defense that he played before, especially with the ACL. ACL affects your lateral movement. Not really like you going straight forward, but like your lateral movement. To play defense, you got to move laterally. So I don't think this year is the championship year for the Warriors, but I do like the roster that they put together. They got a lot of guys who can dribble and shoot. And I think that what you saw in the finals last year was, even though the other guys were hurt, they didn't have so many guys who could dribble and shoot. Even a guy like Jordan Poole, a guy like Alex Burke. All the guys who can dribble.
Glenn Robinson
III. All guys who can dribble and figure it out on their own. Sean Livingston, unless he in one spot, can't really dribble and
mid-range guy. Yo, shout out to Sean Livingston, bro. Thank you for being one of the greatest Warriors in history. Thank you for being one of the biggest inspirations in NBA history. Like, if you were alive to see Sean Livingston hurt his ankle, I'm sorry, not his ankle, his leg, and literally tear it, and like his shit was like backwards. And you know how a leg go. It don't be like this. It was like that on national television.
His knee. His knee was in the back of his knee.
No, but it's
disgusting.
No, his leg was still like this though.
Nah, bro, it's his knee.
His leg was still crazy though.
Something was crazy.
No, his whole leg was like this.
I don't know. Don't pull it up.
Nah, I don't want to see it now.
Stop, bro. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I'm
not gonna show it to you, Sean.
Anyway, regardless, I'm happy that they picked up people who can dribble and shoot, and I think that that's gonna help them a lot. I don't think that. Again, I don't think that they're a championship team.
He was a Clipper too.
He was a Clipper.
Could you imagine covering that?
I don't think that they're a championship team this year, but I do think that in 2 years, when you look towards 2021, 2020, I think that's when you like, yo, this Warriors team, like, they're back. So we'll see.
You want to see it?
No, I don't want to see it, G. Stop, bro. Stop trying to show me. Come on, G. Stop, bro.
Heavy on throw up on the set. All right. But for me, obviously, Warriors fan, Chicago Bulls fan, been watching the Warriors since 2004. Been a Bulls fan my whole life. Born and raised Chicago. Number one, the Bulls aren't gonna be any contenders this year, but the Warriors, we will be. We're back. Now I'm looking at this roster. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Ain't no way around it. Kevin Durant was there. Klay Thompson was there. Klay Thompson is hurt. Kevin Durant is hurt but gone. Being third eyebrows with with Kyrie. Same person. Kanye was Kyrie Irving. Kanye.
That's the name of this episode. Kanye is Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie West. Put that man on the
Kyrie West.
Kyrie West. Kyrie West. But we're still gonna be championship contenders. I'm going to be honest with you. Do the Warriors make the finals? Of course, the fan in me wants to say yes. But realistically speaking, from a basketball analyst standpoint, I think the furthest that we could make it without a healthy Klay Thompson would be the second round. Mm-hmm. But I do think that if Klay Thompson comes back in March and he looks to be somewhat healthy, even if he can give the Warriors 60% of what he has, that will be good enough for me because of the fact that I do believe D'Angelo Russell will be an all-star this year in the West. I repeat, D'Angelo Russell will be an all-star this year in the West. I repeat, D'Angelo Russell will be an all-star this year in the West.
I don't think he'll be an all-star, but I think
D'Angelo Russell has a year in which he averages 23 points per game. He averages 7.3 assists per game. And he shoots about 46 to 48% from the field and about 36 to 39% from the three. I think that D'Angelo Russell is going to be in the best possible position that you could have ever put him in, right? He got to play with Luke for 1 year, right? Before he got traded. Was it 1 year?
Yeah.
Luke ain't Steve Kerr. You like to disrespect Steve Kerr. We're not gonna argue about it, but you disrespect him.
No, I don't.
You do. You keep saying what he got to do with another roster. He did it with 3 different rosters. You can't tell me the Bulls did it with 2 different rosters and then sit up here and say, oh, well, he only did one roster. No, he didn't. He did it with multiple rosters.
But
I said I don't want to talk about this. Okay. We talk about this. D-Lo's gonna be an all-star.
What the Bulls did is not why Phil Jackson the greatest coach ever. It's about doing it. It's about doing it beforehand. Then you win the rings with the Bulls. Then you go to the Lakers, win those rings. Then you
beforehand. What happened beforehand?
He still had consistent 50-win teams. Changed the whole offense up. Brought something you had never seen to the NBA.
Okay, you talking about beforehand with the Bulls? Okay,
then
that was really Tex winning.
But look. Then you win 50. Well, no. Then you win 3 games. Mike retires. Win 56 games. Damn near get to the conference finals again. Mike comes back. You win 3 more rings. Then you leave.
KD retired for the Warriors.
But listen, then you leave, get another 3-peat. Then you leave again, come back and repeat. That's why Phil one of the GOATs. Steve got to keep going.
No, he don't. Let's go. It don't matter. Still, Steph Curry is projected to be the starting point guard. I think Steph Curry, as I said early in the show, has a potential to win his second unanimous MVP. I think he does. I think
they gotta win so many games.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Not really.
You not giving nobody unanimous.
How many wins do you think the Warriors could get maximum this year?
54.
So imagine they get to 63. And he at the helm of that, putting up numbers he did in his unanimous MVP, giving you 30, shooting 90, 50, 40 per game.
Here's why. Because you got people like, for instance, Giannis. Giannis gonna take some votes away from Steph, bro. Giannis gonna take some votes.
Okay, fine. MVP, listen, I don't care. We're here. We're here.
That's not happening.
Wardell, Stephen Curry, we're here.
Giannis gonna get some votes.
We're here.
AD gonna get some votes.
He ain't going nowhere. We're here.
AD gonna get some votes. He not gonna.
AD can get all the votes he want. We're here.
He not unanimous MVP.
We're here. AD ain't getting more votes than that man in the All-Star game. We're here. We're here. Okay. We ain't going nowhere. Never lost.
Can you continue with your preview?
Point is, the thing that worries me for this team is Alfonso McKinney starting at small forward. Alfonso McKinney is someone who I actually went to high school with. I think his freshman year at the school I went to, he was there. So he's someone who I root for because he's from the crib. I've always rooted for him. But being a starting small forward for the Warriors, he has to come back this year and literally be Harrison Barnes light for them to even continue to stay in that span in which they can continue to compete. I think D'Angelo Russell will be great. I think Alec Burke could wind up stepping in and sneaking and taking that role from him. I look at a guy like Marquise Chris. If he comes in and he starts playing decent, maybe you might want to put Draymond at the 3 and I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. You need who's gonna be the 3? Who's gonna be the 3 for this team?
Draymond.
Why not? Why?
No,
I'm dead ass. Why?
No, he can't play the 4.
Why?
G. He got to go back to shooting the better percentage to play the 3, G.
No, he don't. No, he don't.
Motherfucker, you gonna run out. Steph, listen, just real quick. Listen to what you just said.
I know what I just said.
Steph Curry, D'Angelo Russell, Draymond Green, Marquise Chris, Willie Cauley-Stein.
Bro.
You know how many people we gonna throw at them 2 men?
What you mean? You've been one of the main ones telling me for years Marquise Chris was gonna be decent.
Yeah, catching lobs. He can't stretch the flow.
That's fine.
You got the same issue that you had in the finals.
I told you Draymond got to get better anyways. Did I not? If Draymond shoot less than 35,
that is a terrible.
If Draymond shoot less than 35% from 3 this year, it's a problem.
Lineup. That is
not a terrible lineup. No, it's not.
That's a terrible lineup.
No, it's not. You got to hold over until Clay get back.
Here's my thing.
When Clay get back, then you can put Clay and everybody go to their natural spots. Clay ain't back.
Also, here's my thing with D'Lo. Right, I wonder what D'Lo's future in Golden State is going to be. Reason being is because, again, Klay Thompson, especially with KD being gone, with Iggy being gone, with some of your better defenders being gone, Klay Thompson really has to step up and be an all-defensive defender every single year.
No, he doesn't.
He got to make the team every single year. Again, you lost 3 out of your best 5 defenders.
One injury. You didn't lose him. He's injured.
No, you lost KD. You lost you lost 2 out of your best 4 defenders. You lost Iggy. You lost KD.
And who else?
You lost Iggy and KD.
Be all right.
So you lose 2 out of your best 4 defenders.
KD was smooth defensively.
KD was smooth defensively.
He wasn't KD was smooth defensively, but outside of his second year going to say he wasn't changing the game defensively.
But look, listen, but the thing about KD is still 7 feet, so you have to at least especially want to help account for that man.
I swear I think that's KD.
So again, when it comes to it, the thing about Klay is he cannot lose a step defensively. He can't lose a step defensively. So I think that the thing about D'Lo's future is if Klay isn't the same defensively, then you have to go out and get defense. There was a rumor in which D'Lo wanted to go to Minnesota. There are some people in Minnesota. Robert Covington is a guy you may look to get. Like Robert Covington, again, I still think Wiggins has a future. I still think Wiggins is decent.
I swear to God.
Wiggins at the 3.
Stop. Don't say another word. Literally. I swear to God, Bob Myers, if you trade for Andrew Wiggins, I'm never rooting for the Warriors again. Continue. I swear to God. Listen to me.
Also, hold on.
Steph Curry is dead to me if you trade for Andrew Wiggins.
Listen,
I'm dead ass. Don't do that. Do not. Bob Myers, don't you do that shit.
Listen real quick. They also have Jared Culver.
Don't do that. Bob Myers, if you trade, I swear to God.
They also have Jared Culver. They also have some guys. So it's like that's a deal that maybe could be 2 years in the workings if Klay doesn't come back. And he's not the same defender that he was before he left. But again, when they all get back, you talk about that 3-headed monster. I played them on 2K the other day. Like, man, when they get up and run down the court, 3s fly. So I think they have to, restructure their bench. Hopefully Jordan Poole can give them something. Hopefully the guy Eric, I forget his last name, but the rookie that they picked up, I think from Villanova. Hopefully he can come in and be like a Draymond type player. Yeah. Hopefully they can resurrect Willie. Well, I don't think Cauley-Stein's career is dead, but hopefully they can do for Willie Cauley-Stein what Chris Paul did for Tyson Chandler. You know who Tyson Chandler was when he went to New Orleans and who he was when he left New Orleans. You were thinking Tyson Chandler was a guy who was on his way out the league when he left the Bulls and went to New Orleans. Then he get a deal from the Mavericks. So hopefully. I really don't think that's bro, man. Y'all just be messing with bro. That's not that.
I'm not messing with bro.
That's
very specific.
That's
a very specific comment.
That's not that.
I've tagged this man in a lot of posts.
That's not that man.
I've tagged him in the post. By the way, NBA players, I'm not running from you. When you see me in person, you will see me. You can come up to me and talk to me. We can have a discussion. Oh, the stream ended. It don't matter. Still, we can have a discussion. When you see me, you will see me. We can have a discussion. I don't care. When you see me, you'll see me. You KD. When you see me, you'll see me.
I don't think that's that man. Gee, that man is down. I don't think that's that man. I highly doubt it. But that's my Warriors season preview. So again, if I had to put a forecast on it, I would say anywhere between 50 to 53 games. I think that they could make the second round. They can even make a conference finals run depending on who they run into. But if I had to put it on it, I would say, depending on who they match up against, first or second round exit for the Warriors. But they will not be an easy out at all. They 100% will not be an easy out.
First or second round, huh?
First or second round exit. They won't be.
Why we exit in the first round?
Just depending on matchup.
When you seen us exit in the first round, who we exit in the first round to?
Yeah, I think you get.
No, I'm asking you.
Listen. I think the Blazers. I think the Blazers are our team. I think that I do.
The Portland Trailblazers.
Yes.
The team that lost a 17-point lead versus us. We gonna continue.
Yes, the Blazers.
I'm listening.
Maybe the Nuggets.
You on that dope?
Nuggets.
You on that book of sugar?
The Jazz actually. The Jazz. I think they could be I think the Rockets would be a very interesting series though. Warriors Rockets. I think they'll be an interesting series. I think if they get matched up against the Clippers, I think the Clippers would.
The Jazz?
What?
The Jazz.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
Yes.
Like not even no cameras.
Yes.
Not even no cameras. Dead
yes.
ass. I'm dead ass. No.
Yes.
Not no camera. Dead ass.
Yes.
The Jazz.
Yes.
The Jazz.
Yes.
The Jazz.
Yes.
Donovan Mitchell eliminates Steph Curry.
Yes.
Donovan Mitchell eliminates Klay
It's
Thompson?
not just about Donovan Mitchell.
The Jazz, G.
Yes. It's not just about Donovan Mitchell. Yes.
You serious?
Yes. I am. Yes. Yes.
Bet $100 right now the Jazz don't beat the Warriors in the playoffs if they play each other. No, right now. All right, cool. I want my fucking $100. Fuck out of here.
So the Jazz.
Fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Actually,
what's wrong with you?
Actually,
easy money.
Warriors Lakers.
Easy money.
Warriors Lakers would actually be a very interesting series. Because again, I think it's a battle between perimeter and interior, and
you just really said that shit with a straight ass face.
Yes,
on HoopsNBrews.
Yes, I think the Jazz have a good team.
Alright, bro.
I think the Jazz have a really good basketball team.
Alright, bro.
I think the Jazz have a really good basketball team. You just don't. You just do not rock with Donovan Mitchell.
You out of your goddamn mind.
Really good basketball team.
Donovan Mitchell eliminates Steph Curry, D'Angelo Russell, and Klay Thompson.
It's not just about Donovan Mitchell. It's not just about Donovan Mitchell. Mike Conley's there. Bogdanovich is there. Gobert's still there. Hopefully he added some post moves to his game, so we can actually score the ball.
Alright.
But yeah, regardless though, I think that it's not so much about this year for the Warriors, but about the year after that. I think that's the year you targeting. You like, you know what? We back on it. We back in our championship swing.
We gon' slide, we gon' chill.